The relationship, and I mean working and political relationship, between the President of the United States, Joe Biden, and President William Samoei Arap Ruto has been going on very well in the past. In fact, since William Ruto took over power officially as the President of the Republic of Kenya. And that is exactly why President Joe Biden invited William Ruto for a state visit to the United States.
Let me tell you, friends, I have just come from a meeting with the ambassador of the US. You know, and she came to tell me what you already know, that the President of the US has invited the President of Kenya for a state visit, one of a kind. In 20 years, no African president has had a state visit in the US.
But recently, with the issues going on, what exactly made William Ruto to be blocked from addressing the United States House Parliament or the US Joint Congress? Did the US President Joe Biden betray President William Samoei Arap Ruto? Or what really happened? Is it because of President William Ruto associating, endorsing Raila Odinga for the African Union Commission top job? Raila Odinga, who has always been opposed by the US since Raila Odinga attacked the US and the US ambassador to Kenya, Meg Whiteman.
Tell the rogue ambassador, Kenya is not United States. Kenya is not a colony of United States. Keep your mouth shut when you're here. Otherwise, you will call for your recall back to your country. I thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, there are leaders in the US who love William Ruto. They support William Ruto a lot. But they are not really comfortable with William Ruto supporting Raila Odinga because they know who exactly Raila Odinga is. And according to other news, which I need to verify properly, is that it is because Raila Odinga wanted to follow President William Ruto to the US during his state visit. What really made the US President Joe Biden to make a sudden U-turn on William Ruto, who was immediately excluded, declined from addressing the Joint Congress of the United States Parliament? I personally believe that President Joe Biden is so powerful. President Joe Biden has a say. Therefore, he can order, he can direct, he can give instructions to the US Speaker of Parliament by the name Mike Johnson on some certain issues, certain changes. Therefore, did Joe Biden instruct the US Speaker of Parliament, Mike Johnson, to decline President William Ruto's request to address the US Parliament Joint Congress? I want to give you all these details in this particular analysis, including what exactly the US lawmaker said about all these issues, exposing very secret details. But before that, just a quick reminder that if you are listening to me up to this point and you haven't subscribed, I'm therefore requesting you to please just take a second or two and subscribe to this channel. Give this video a like. It is very important so that YouTube can recommend this channel and this video in particular to reach out to others so that you can grow. And to my returning subscribers also, I really want to appreciate you for your continued support. Without the support, this channel cannot be where it is, and that is why I don't take the support for granted. Having said that, now let us go straight into the details. Ladies and gentlemen, President William Ruto would have made history as the first president ever in the Republic of Kenya and the second president in the entire Africa to address a joint session of the United States Congress or the US House Parliament during his official state visit to the US on 23rd of May this month. In fact, the US House of Foreign Affairs had already written a letter to the Speaker of the US Parliament to allow President William Ruto to address the Parliament. You know, William Ruto is a man of the people. William Ruto is a leader who is respected globally. This is what that letter said. We are writing to respectfully request that you extend a formal invitation to the President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency William Samoei Ruto, to address a joint congress on his official visit to the US. After that particular letter was written by the House of Foreign Affairs, an office which is under the President of the US, Joe Biden, William Ruto was waiting for approval from the US Speaker of Parliament, Mike Johnson. Unfortunately, the Speaker of the US, Mike Johnson, never approved. He declined that request. This is how the US lawmakers reacted to the Speaker's decision. They were extremely disappointed. They said this Congress, the Republican leadership, has invited, several prime ministers there. Like, for example, Prime Minister Modi and several heads of state, like President Herzog, to address joint meetings of the Congress during their official state visit to the US. I see no reason why President William Ruto upcoming state visit should be any different. William Ruto is being supported here, that he was treated unfairly. But the US Speaker of Parliament has also given his reasons. But when you look at those reasons as to why he declined President William Ruto's request, I don't think they are valid reasons. There is something behind. What exactly are these issues? According to the United States Speaker of Parliament, he says that, giving us two reasons as to why William Ruto was declined access to Parliament, to address the Parliament. The first reason is that because of scheduling constraints, meaning there were some limited instructions. They were restricted on some issues to block William Ruto in that event. Who exactly gave out these restrictions? Is it the US President Biden himself betraying William Ruto? On what reason exactly? And the second reason he is giving us, it is because of security headache. According to the US Speaker of Parliament, he says that particular session consumes a lot of energy. Therefore, a lot of security is required for very long hours because that chamber will be closed for hours. Do you want to tell me that the US cannot provide security for only one person, President William Ruto? There's something behind all these issues, but only time will tell. I do not think. I would also want to know your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section down below. What do you think is going on? Why do you think William Ruto was declined from addressing the US Joint Congress? Let me know your opinions. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Let me see you again in my next video analysis. My name is Jason. Bye-bye.